What's up, y'all? It's RC. Yeah, it's me. Okay, so Sunday, 5 o'clock Central Time, Iowa Hawkeyes versus the Maryland Terrapins. I was ranked number 23. Maryland's ranked number 8. This is going to be a very daunting matchup for us. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, everything should be all good for us going in. We continue to have a lot to work on. There are pluses with the program, with the team, with the coach. There's a lot to be, feeling good about. But there's some reason for worry as well. Maryland is a team that has always, since they come to the Big Ten, they've been a team, I don't really know about them prior. I know about the men's Maryland team. I know that Angel Reese once upon a time played for Maryland. But this team is smart, scrappy, and will take it to you. And they undefeated. And they not just undefeated due to some kind of luck. This team is really, really, really good. And, they could come out here and dominate us. They almost beat us, last season. Their physicality was very present. We were in danger of losing to them last season, with the great Caitlin Clark. It's a tall task. Again, I can't mince words. I cannot act like it's not going to be a tall task. It's going to be our toughest test. I would say probably, let's see. So we passed the Iowa State test. But, of course, obviously we lost to Tennessee. And, think fast, RC. Like, who's our other loss? Michigan State. I thought of that really quickly. Normally it might take some time. But, yeah, so Michigan State was a game that I felt was winnable. But, this is going to be our toughest test since Tennessee. And we're going to see, what we're made of in this still respectably young season, even though it's almost done. This season is young, but we are halfway through the season. And I know that going up against Maryland, that we're going to need Lucy Olsen to shake out of it, snap out of it. She's too good to not be contributing, so we're going to need her to bring her best. We're going to need her, absolutely. We're going to need her to play her best. And let me stop, what I'm talking about just for a second and say this. Look, I hope everybody enjoyed, obviously the Christmas, and the New Year's, those that celebrate. But condolences to those that lost their life, in Bourbon Street down in New Orleans. And as for me, sometimes it's always good to just decompress and just, ask yourself, are you still, in? Just like Netflix sometimes say, are you still watching? So, with the channel, it's like, are you still hanging in? Because, sometimes life, it really does life. Sometimes we have to step away. And, just know that from my opinion and my standpoint, it's all love, and I appreciate you guys, all the time. So, getting back to it, can Iowa beat Maryland? I don't know if we can pull this off. I do appreciate the fact that we haven't been blown out of any game. We haven't really, been out of any game, for the most part. When we get off the tough starts, we fought back into it, even against Michigan State, Iowa State, Tennessee, we fought our way back into the game. So, from my standpoint, my perspective, unfortunately, I don't see how we win, just because I know that Maryland, it's a dangerous team. Cheyenne Sellers, Killeen Smirkle. This team has players that can absolutely put the ball in the bucket, and I don't know if defensively, we're just going to find out what we're made of. Offensively, we're going to have to manufacture points, consistency, manufacture points consistently. There we go. And not go through any lulls offensively, and just stay after it. Just get after it on both ends. And, we're going to need 3 to 5 people contributing. I know it seems like a lot, but let me say this. When I say contributing, I mean, you could be just bringing energy, defense, playing passing lanes. You can come up with some big steals, some block shots, or you can contribute with the 3-pointers like Taylor McCabe did, knocking down 5 threes, like she did against, who was that? Penn State, or you can contribute, like Addison O'Grady, going down in the post and just, being a captain of the post, just dominating down there, and Lucy Olsen just hopefully a return to form because it's so much needed. Obviously the season for us is looking nice. It's still looking pretty nice, but we're gonna get a chance to see where we are really stacked up against come say Sunday, and it's gonna be another litmus test for us. So if you go back to November 11th, 2016, the Iowa Hawkeyes are 123-16 in Iowa City, going all the way back. But every game is different. You can't take absolutely nobody lightly, and you absolutely bet not take the Terrapins lightly because you can get down quick. The Maryland Terrapins are 13-0 for the first time in school history. Wow. Since they started, not the first time, but since they started 16-0 in 2011 and 12 in the 1982-83 seasons. Kayleen Smirkle and Cheyenne. Kayleen Smirkle scored in double figures in 12 straight games. Cheyenne Sellers scored in double figures in 9 straight. Maryland was picked to finish 4th in the 18-team Big Ten Conference by the league's head coaches and media panel. But I could see them finishing 3rd, possibly 2nd, depending how things shake out with USC and UCLA at the top. I said that wrong. I mean, UCLA and then USC at the top of the Big Ten. So I'm just looking forward to it. It's been a few days without games. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. Excited. As always, to watch our Hawks play, regardless of the outcome. It's be a fun test for us. Enjoy these games now because there will come a point where these things get really, really intense for the most part. But it is just basketball at the end of the day. Go Hawkeyes, go Hawks, go. Look, nothing but love for you guys, even though I don't really know you guys. It's all love. Anybody that's rocking with women's basketball is all right with me. And with that, don't mind RC. I'm just talking ball. I'll catch you on the next one, all right? Peace.